I don't think till about the time that I did A Little Help from My Friends. I mean, I'd been singing in bars in England, and when I first started out, I used to sing in a lot lower key, you know, and it was only when I got in the studio and the producers would say, would you mind singing that a little higher? And then they would go, do you mind singing that a little higher, higher? And it kind of woke up a new voice inside me, you know, that, and I think, you know, the road work and everything, it sort of, I kind of realized that basically I was a white soul singer, you know, at heart, that was where I was most comfortable. You know, I mean, I do many different kinds of music, country or, you know, a lot of big ballads and power ballads, but at the same time, my style had evolved by the late 60s. Actually, we didn't move to Colorado till 1990. And so it's, you know, it's been marvelous up there. I mean, it's not what a lot of people would call, you know, they don't understand why a rock and roller wouldn't want to live in New York City or London or somewhere. But it's, there's a feeling of space, you know, they call it big sky country. And whenever you get up there, there's a lovely, maybe because, you know, when on the road, I feel a little confined sometimes, you know, because you kind of shunted around from one place to another. But when I finally get up there, I have this room to breathe, you know. We just toured the USA. I toured with Huey Lewis and the News this summer. And, but, you know, there's nothing like European food. I mean, the variety, when you come, you know, and when you go from France to Germany to Italy, you know, Sweden, I mean, it's amazing. Even though all these countries are very close to each other, the smells and the sounds and the history, you know, is very special. I get asked about regrets, Carolina, and that's one of them, is that I don't know why, but I always had all my friends could play with. There were about 40 guitarists, but no singers when I was 12 or 13, you know. So I ended up being the singer. And, you know, I never had to play. And then by the time I got in my 20s, when I wanted to write tunes, I suddenly regretted this, that I never learned. And I don't know why, but I left it too late. You know, like the voice is a gift. And I used to play drums, and I wasn't a bad drummer either. But, you know, you can't write with drums, you know. So it wasn't really the right instrument for that. I blew it, you know. I would have loved to, I should have learned piano, you know. My dad wouldn't let me have a piano in the house because, you know, I grew up in a very small house in Sheffield, and I asked him, can we get like one of those upright? So blame him. When I first started going there, you know, after the wall came down, you know, and we finally started, you know, I went to Russia, and then, you know, we go to Warsaw, and you know, I remember going to Krakow for the first time and thinking that, you know, God, this is marvelous at last, you know, to see, you know, to walk the streets and see people lining up, you know, each time I go back there, they don't seem, you know, quite so heavy, you know. And Poland's doing really well, isn't it? Out of all the countries in the Eastern, what they used to call the Eastern Bloc, I think you guys are ahead of the game.